خب بریم برای ادامهش. تا اونجای رفتیم که اومدیم اتاق کالین. درسته.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
پس کالوین برادر دو قلو پدر بزرگش سم بوده.
And that he never talked about him.
من اینجا که ندیدم پلای ندیدم. قسمت سم کالین پلا ندیدم.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
کالین 1950
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
خودم درد وای
And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
خیلی ترسناک بوده که کالا دوست داشته فضا نوردم بشه.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
چون میشد فینچ
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
آنچه
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
نه اشتباه دارم My friend puts Finch. بچگیاش معروف بوده به برنامه تلویزیون بازی کرده. یه شو تلویزیون بازی کرده.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
Wow.
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
موزیک باکس در موسیقی
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
موزیک چرخونی
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
خودم چه باحال اومدن تو کامیک بود
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
چشمم میزنم
Old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your screen.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out,
ترسونده
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
شوانتش کجاست؟ هورم
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
نه مانده باید داستان
The bookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
آه پسرش آها
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending. I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin خونه اصلی رو ساخته. ایدی و اسپن اومدن اینجا. مالی و باربارا رستم و کالوین و والتر بچه هاشون بودن.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
شکل بشم بچرخم چی توی زمین افتادم وایتکس بیلیارد
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
مامانش مثل خیلی مواظبش بوده اصلا جرم نخوره هیچ می‌ترسه دوچار اون تلسم خانواده بشه
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
ایدی اونایی چیز قایم کرده اینجا برای چی می‌آورده جواب
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
چند سال این دارید که 2005 وارده این که عکس بوده بعد اون قضیه با آزاده بچاره آشفتگی روی شد اومده اینجا قایم شده
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Hi, Baba.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
قطعا رد میشه رفت میشه
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone.
کنسرت هولو.
Maybe you got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
والتر هم اینجوری قطار زد.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
نه خیلی دیگه داشته ازت محافظت میکرده. من ترس از دست دادن تو داشت. دیگه اینم از والتر.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
خانوادگی بوده شاید. شاید شبیه نفرین و تلسمه یا همون بدشانسی نمیدونم.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
شعره‌ای نداشتیم.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
هر چیزی امکان پذیر.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
کوکو تاکر چارلی Oliver.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
مثلا کدوم یه نشان میتونم باروارا این دوستا چه سوپر استار باشه ستاره والتر سنگر رو باشیم ایدی که بر خودشه کتاب اسم شعر ایدی بوده اونه رو ساختن کاری نمیتونم تازه نورد شه مالی برده پرنده
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
پدرش میخواسته بیاره غرق شده پدرشون با خونه داشته شده
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
مادرش دوتا برادرش که از دست داده گریگوری با گاو من که سم یه خواهرش زنده مونه که میشه مادر ایدث اینم که سم بابای پدر بزرگ ایدث بابای مامان ایدث اینا بچه های سمن تو همه اون بچه ها باربارا و کارمین و مولی هم والتر اینو فقط سم زنده که تونست ازدواج کنه بچه باشه بقیه‌اش همشون مردن
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, I'm going to be a mother. اینجا نداره بذار منظره رو ببینیم
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay. الان اتاق سم میگه نه مسئله عکاسش که گفت دوربین داد بهش پدرش بهش دوربین داد که هیچ وقت دوربین رو از خودش دور نمیکرد. اتاق سم پدر بزرگ.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
خب همچنین این عکس معلومه دیگه این سم و نه مادرشونه اسم گاز و گریگوری و اسم این مامان ایدث رو نمیدونم چی بودم این عکس همش میدن کنم من زنه اسمش خب این ببینم داستان چجوری مردن سم 1950 کالوین هستم
Dawn, I promise. We'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are going to last a lifetime.
اسم مادر ایدث دان.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
عکسم میتونم بگیرم.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
I'm over here, Dad.
عکس باید بگیرم.
Just need to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can hit the road.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
خب من یاد چیز افتادم بازی لایف چون هم روز نکاتی بسیده با عکس میگرفت خیلی وقتش بازی کردم کنم عکس میگرفت زمان سفر میکردی همچین چیزی خب من اومدم چه عکس بگیرم
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
We'll never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
چیکار می‌کنی؟ بگیر
Nothing quite like being outside.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
فقط نگاتیو رو بردم نکسا این را به چرخم چی
A little more gas in the tank, I guess.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be. Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious.
Chill out.
Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish. How to build a fire.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just... Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching.
It's totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about it.
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
اوکی خب من این قسمتم تا همینجا کنم خوبه بریم قسمت تا همینجا بسته دوباره بریم برای قسمت بعدی فعلا